Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. We see some slight upside today, but we stay below $20 resistance. Overall, zoomed out picture, nothing changed. We had a little bit of volatility here, which is good to see, but nothing that did lead to a sustained breakout. Remember, we are now in the support zone. We will talk about one more low until we see a temporary or an impulsive reversal. Always bear in mind, there will not be someone who will ring a bell when the price reaches a certain point and say that the bottom is in. It just isn't going to happen. Yeah. So there is not going to be that magic bell that suddenly is rung when a low has been formed. The idea will always be, as long as we see downside and haven't changed the trend, that we wait for one more low. And that is just how it is. You can't say, okay, we've now reached everything and it's going to turn around for sure. It's just not going to happen. It doesn't work like that. So as long as the trend goes into one direction, the trend is your friend. The trend is currently down on the shorter time frame. On the larger time frame, we think the trend is up. So that means the current pullback in an uptrend is an opportunity. That's how we frame it. And that is the case as long as we hold 1778. That is the pivot for the current scenario. That's the scenario where probabilities shift from the direct bullish setup to something more bearish. But even that something more bearish would allow for a bullish breakout later, as long as we're holding $12. We explained that in previous videos. So there are basically two bullish setups at the moment available. The first one here, that's the one we primarily track, assumes that we came down off this March high in a WXY correction. We're currently correcting this move. I'd personally like to see a break below the wave W low, which was here at $19.40. I think we briefly, so I think it actually broke below it briefly. So it might actually be enough. Formed basically here a slightly lower low on Sunday. And that's basically what you ideally want to see. However, lower degree price action suggests we could see one more low. And also the push that was done yesterday. Here, zoom in a little bit. This push to the upside was just corrective, just in 3 waves, okay? So the idea is at the moment, as long as we stay in the descending wedge, to make at least one more low, but that could literally be enough. We already have reached a point where literally the low could be in. But until we see an impulsive reversal and see a subsequent 3-wave pullback where we hold a higher low, we don't know. We can't really say for sure. So the view remains that at the moment, one more low in this current correction is likely. Possible support around $19 or $18 to $19. Ideally, price stays in the descending wedge. While it does that, find support, like that, find support and would then break to the upside. See, that would be the ideal scenario. But bear in mind, we're here on a lower time frame. You can get all sorts of distortions, especially in the crypto market. And as long as we stay within the wedge, further downside is anticipated. However, as soon as we see a first breakout of the wedge, we can talk about possibly a bottom is in and we start to track something more bullish. But at the moment, also here, the last rally was in 3 waves. So from that point of view, at the moment, I'm going to wait for one more low to confirm at least that we have reached a low. And unless we see an impulsive reversal to the upside, we don't assume that it has bottomed yet. But bear in mind, it can happen at any time here. And over the last few weeks, we've waited for price to go lower. That has worked out day by day, And now we're at a point where it can reverse, but without a signal, we can't say it has bottomed. So hopefully that's clear. And hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.